Okay, so the next muscle we're going to cover is the splenius capitis. This one, we're going to find the superior nuchal line of the occiput. This one's going to be, pick your head straight, right along here is the superior nuchal line. Then we're going to come off, it's the mastoid process, and the splenius capitis is going to be right in that little region right there. You can kind of find it laterally off of the trapezius, and you're just going to be able to palpate that right there. Excuse me. Alright, you can relax. The next muscle we're going to cover is the quadratus lumborum. This one, there's going to be about 3 bony landmarks that really help locate it. So the first bony landmark that we're going to cover is the posterior superior iliac spine, or your PSIS. Now, the dimples that you see in people's backs, that's basically the notch of the PSIS. So that's right there. I'm just going to pull it down a little bit. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Right there, the PSIS. And then, so the muscle is going to kind of run in between that and your transverse processes of your vertebra, which are going to run right in here. Kind of hard to palpate just because they're deeper. And then finally, they're going to run on the iliac crest. That right there. It's kind of hard to see from this angle, but it runs right in there. So the muscle is going to run right off of those, right in this area, right here. Okay, I'm going to get you to try and hike your hip up to your shoulder. So just act like you're bringing your hip to your shoulder. There you go, right there. Right in this area is going to be the quadratus lumborum. Okay, you can relax. I'm going to get you to lay supine on your stomach. The next muscle we're going to cover is the rectus abdominis. Now you've got your internal and external obliques and your transverse abdominis that are a part of the whole abdominal group. But right now we're just going to cover the rectus abdominis. And it's going to run from right up by the ribs all the way down to the, to the pubic crest. Is this okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be right below the navel. You're just going to keep following it down till you find that bone right there. Alright, and if I can get you to flex your stomach, try and sit up a little bit. You can see, and I can certainly feel and palpate the muscles of the rectus abdominis all the way down. Alright, you can relax. Okay. The final muscle that I'm going to do for the spine and thorax are the intercostals. Now these are the muscles that run in between the ribs. So those are the ones I'm going to palpate for next. So I'm going to get you to lay on your side and face the camera, please. Alright, I'm going to palpate just inferior to your pectoralis muscle. Okay, so just below here, right in between this space. Now it's not going to be possible to locate or to determine whether these muscles are internal, external, or intercostal muscles. So right in between, we're just going to find the ribs, find this one and that one. So between these two fingers are on a rib, right in between there is going to be your intercostal muscle. Okay, you can relax. Alright, next I'm going to cover some bony landmarks and muscles of the pelvis and the thigh. So I'm going to start with the ASIS, or the anterior superior iliac spine. I'm going to get you to stand, please. So stay on your knees. Okay, so the anterior superior iliac spine, I'm going to use my thumbs and the balls of my fingers to find this. So, I'm just going to feel right into here, and you're really going to be able to tell right on the pelvis, right there. Anterior superior iliac spine. It's gonna be right off of the tip of it, just because it's gonna be a little easier to find. So next, kind of going off of that, we're gonna go to the iliac crest. So all we're gonna do is go follow the ASIS on up, and keep going. Follow it all the way back here. So right along that ridge where I just palpated, from that ASIS all the way up into this area and down to the PSIS, which is the third landmark we're going to cover, is the posterior superior iliac spine. So like I said earlier, it's going to kind of go down to that dimple part of the back. Okay, you can relax. The next bony landmark I'm going to cover is the greater trochanter. So I'm going to get you to lay on your stomach in a prone position. Okay. First I'm going to find that iliac crest again, which is right there. And then I'm just going to go inferiorly down until I find alongside the thigh. Can I just pull this up a little?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right here. Now you can't really see it in the video, but I'm palpating essentially what feels like a knob right on the side of the leg. That's your greater trochanter. Alright. And then from a little bit inferior to that is your gluteal tuberosity. So I'm just going to palpate a little bit further, about a couple inches down.